I'm Barry Tramel, and I want Mike Leach in Stillwater. But if he gets the head coaching job at Maryland, you have to say, good job, Mike.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where Mike Leach lands. It looks like he's going to land somewhere, though, this offseason. From the Opubco studios in Oklahoma City, you're watching the Press Row. I'm Jenni Carlson. Barry, right now, Maryland still has a head coach. Ralph Friedgen has not said that he's ready to step away or retire, 63 years old. But all signs are pointing towards him retiring or being forced to retire at this point.
Well, it's an amazing phenomenon. We sort of have we've sort of changed the order of the way you do business in college football, which for years has been fire your coach, get a new one. Now teams are saying, let's get a new coach and then fire the old one. That's what they did at West Virginia. That's what they seem to be doing at Maryland. It looked like that all the good coaching jobs were going to be filled without Mike Leach, which is why I thought Mike in Stillwater would be a good halfway house. Come in, run the OSU offense, let time pass, get all his personal legal issues with Texas Tech ironed out. Then he could become a head coach somewhere next year. It looks like Maryland is realizing, you know what? Here's a guy that can turn our program around immediately. Let's just get him. And I think Mike Leach would do wonders at Maryland. I think the ACC is wide open. No one outside of Virginia Tech has really played high caliber football over the last 3 or 4 years. I think Maryland is a place where Leach could go and have an immediate impact.
Well, and Ralph Friedgen, the guy who's apparently going to be forced out at Maryland, ACC Coach of the Year this year. I mean, we're talking about programs in West Virginia and Maryland that are looking around going, you know what, we're having nice seasons, but we're not having great seasons, and we're not seeing signs of being able to win national championships. And that's where you see these coaching changes going on. You know, these ADs that want more. They want that excitement. They want that chance to win a championship. And, you know, I don't know if Mike Leach can go to Maryland and win a championship, but that seems like a place that, you know, the ACC, you can run the table if you get good enough. And Mike Leach has shown that he can make a team good enough to compete for a national championship. He did it in Lubbock, just fell a little bit short. I don't know why he couldn't do it in a wide open ACC. But Barry, this is still, it still is a little bit odd to me the way that things are going with coaches that are successful being forced out. You know, I guess athletic directors are just, you know, that much more demanding now.
Well, the demands on college football are very high, and frankly, the rewards of college coaches are very high. You get paid a lot, much is expected. You know, in the Big East, we had 3 teams tie for the Big East title. 2 of those coaches have been pushed out, Bill Stewart and Dave Wanstead at Pitt. You mentioned Ralph Friedgen is ACC Coach of the Year, but guess what? Maryland did not contend for the ACC title. If you want a big paycheck, you got some responsibility. I don't have a lot of patience. I don't have a lot of sympathy for these coaches. You want that kind of payoff, you've got to produce. And I think Maryland is saying, you know what? We're in a competitive market here in the D.C. area. We're not drawing the fans we used to. We're not getting the results we want. Let's go to Mike Leach.
Well, and I think it's not just results. I think it's also excitement. To me, that's one of the main reasons West Virginia went and got Dana Holgorsen. I think that's one of the reasons why Maryland's being rumored to go after Mike Leach. It's not just a chance to win games. It's a chance to get people excited about the product on the field. So you talk about pressure on these coaches. It's not enough to win anymore. You got to win at an even higher level. And it's not enough to win. You got to win in a way that's going to get people to come and watch games. So, you know, a lot of pressure on these guys. But to me, Dana Holgorsen, Mike Leach, they have the type of offenses that they're going to be interesting to people. They were interesting to us. You know, all these schools are looking for replacements to fill and do this offense again. We see why now some other people around the country look like they are too. Stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.